Hello there guys. So today's video I'm going to be taking you with me as I clean up the aftermath of just like after New Year's, after Christmas. We finally took our Christmas decorations down. I was sitting here cleaning. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to film this for you guys, show you kind of like the reality of like how our house gets sometimes. I have cleaned up a little bit already because I already started the process, but I will show you guys kind of just like some of the stuff we got going on. So I have already vacuumed the entire house except this rug, which I will vacuum with you guys. And I am in the middle of Swiffering. I already did the dog area over there. So, you know, we've just got a bunch of like random stuff on the piano. Our kids have started playing with our pots, so we have that. We got some stuff over here that needs to be taken care of. And the kitchen, just random crap, don't even know. This has random stuff, though a lot of it is my computer that's sitting there right now. There's just random things. We actually did have some of these pads left still, but some of you guys told me that Walmart sells like half-size microfiber cloths. I already had like a regular microfiber cloth that I used for our other Swiffer, but you guys saw we got rid of that. I think you guys saw we got rid of the regular Swiffer that we had in our last like decluttering video. I'll link that up above if you guys missed it. And the microfiber cloth worked for that one because you could like wrap it around, but because the Swiffer has like the little jets at the front that shoot out, you can't like you don't wrap the microfiber cloth up. So Ryan had bought like the cloths for this one. So we have those left still. So I need to go get those half microfiber cloths so that I can use them on this. I'm not gonna lie, my back hurts from doing this. So I'm probably not gonna be able to do much the next day after doing all this. And that's the one downside of like that's the one downside of deep cleaning for me. I know I'm going to get questions about this because I brought it up in that decluttering video that you can replace what's in these. So I didn't mention how to do it, but it's really simple. All you do is you press the little button to take it off like you normally would if you're throwing it away. But instead of throwing it away, you get your hot water. I've seen people say you need to boil water. You don't need to. Turn your sink as hot as it goes and get like a shallow dish and put, as soon as it gets like as hot as it goes, put the cap part, like the tip of this, all the way submerged into the water for about like 3-4 minutes, not even like maybe 2 minutes. And then take a pair of pliers like this. You're gonna need like big ones like this so it can get all the way around the cap. And then twist it off and it'll pop right off and it won't like break anything. So as soon as you put your mix in that you put in, you can just put the cap back on and it works perfectly. So in mine, I have a cap full of thieves cleaner, about 1/4 of vinegar, white vinegar, and then the rest is just water, and that's it. This is actually something new that my husband made for the girls. It's going to go in the playroom and it's gonna hold their play silks. Is that gonna be pretty cool? I wanted somewhere for them to put their play silks. Well, they're not silks, they're blossom cloth. They're cotton ones from Sarah Silks. And they just kind of end up all over the playroom. And so now we have this so they can hang them on here. We got crazy here. Revelyn put chapstick in her hair this morning. We haven't done the bath yet. No, it was chapstick, honey. Wrong side of the piano. I can't decide whether to leave this up. I know was like for Thanksgiving, but like you should be thankful all year, right? Like I feel like it's not a predominantly Thanksgiving decoration. Yay, nay, let me know down in the comments. Should I leave it or should I remove it?
Hey pretty baby, am I in your way? Cause you walked out so fast yesterday. No, I don't think you're here to stay. No, I don't think you're here to stay. So tell me what you want, tell me how you want it. Tell me all the reasons that you're running away. I don't think you're here to stay. No, I don't think you're here to stay. No, no, no. I just wanna be with you. I just wanna be with you, yeah. I just wanna be with you. Yeah, I just wanna be with you. I just wanna be with you. I just wanna be with you, yeah. I just wanna be with you. Yeah, I just wanna be with you. I just wanna dance all night, forget more. you're here to stay. So tell me what you want, tell me how you want it, tell me all the reasons that you're running.
Okay, so everything is clean. The dark has beaten us and the kids are awake now, so they're going to make a mess again. But I got all the deep cleaning done. All the floors are clean, all the floors are vacuumed. There are still dishes, but that is because I have a wonderful husband who does all the dishes before bed.
Yep.
I don't force you to do them, right, honey?
No, you don't.
Yes, I very much so appreciate that he does the dishes. So those are still there, but we have that. That is open right now because I sprayed it down to just so it can sit for a little bit, and then I'll wipe it out. Otherwise, there's just some stuff drying. Everything else is just dishes, and that's it. Are you playing the piano? Do you want to say hi?
The piano prodigy.
Are you playing the piano? Can you play it for Mama? Good job. This corner was looking really bare, but then I remembered we are missing George, and Ryan put George back there, so now it doesn't look quite as bare anymore. We did bring our projector down here. That was in our upstairs in our bedroom, but we were never using it, so we brought it down here so we can pull it out and put it on this wall occasionally if we want to. By the way, Bob ain't doing so hot during winter. His little mini Bob's fine. Big Bob, not so much. He did stop losing all of his leaves since I moved him away from the window. So I think that's made him a lot happier. I had a sty in my eye and like the inflammation has gone down, but the bump is still there and it's like really noticeable right now. But I wanted to give you guys an update on the Ruggable because I know you guys asked for like an update on how I've been liking it after I've had it for a while. So obviously they sent it to me. That video that I originally did was sponsored. This one is not sponsored. I did not have to do it. I have a love-hate relationship with it. That's how I'm feeling about it. It's hard to just vacuum it with just a regular vacuum because it will like suck up the edge and then you have to like relay it down. Because if you guys remember, it has this like 2-part piece like this. So it will come off that if your vacuum's really strong, and ours is very strong. So, however, there's a special attachment that you guys saw me using to clean this off that does amazing with dog hair, even better than like the regular vacuum. So it's kind of like, whatever, but using that, it gets it right off and it's no issue. So the one big issue that we have had with this one though, that we didn't have with the first one, so if you guys remember, they sent us a smaller one and then they sent us a big one to actually like properly fit our house. The small one, when we dried that one, it didn't shrink. Well, it did shrink slightly, but not enough that it didn't meet the end. So this one, when we dried it, it shrunk enough that it doesn't meet the end anymore. I think with ours just in particular may have been cut too short when they were keeping in mind like shrinkage, and that's why it's a problem. Because like I said, the other one did shrink slightly, but not enough that it didn't fit the bottom. So either our bottom piece is bigger than all the other ones, or our top piece was cut just slightly too small. So I still have to reach out to them. I haven't reached out and told them yet. But that was the main issue. And other people asked about curling up edges. Yes and no. It's weird. I saw a lot of people were worried because they saw reviews of like the edges curling up, and these will, like if you're like, you'll end up like this. However, I don't have an issue. Like if I just come through here and go like this, they go right back down. Like it's not a problem. I've never had one that didn't go right back down. So we'll see over time if they won't. But if I like walk along this edge and just push them back down, like they stay down again. And the other negative, when little children figure out that they can pull it off. She sometimes likes to play with the edge because she likes the sound. So with all that in mind though, I don't think I could ever go back to a non-washable rug. If there's one thing I've learned since having a washable rug, it's that rugs get disgusting. So one, this is our first washable rug, but two, this is our first light color rug that we've gotten. It's my same opinion with why I want light colored cabinets. People say, why would you want light colored cabinets? Because then you can see when they're dirty. I'm like, yeah, but I'd rather know they're dirty so that I can clean it than have dark ones and then like live in ignorance thinking that everything's clean when it's not. So it's the same thing with rugs, because you know, we have 4 dogs, 3 kids, it gets dirty. And it got dirty and needed to be washed within the first week that we had it. And we have had, and also I vacuum it way more than I did before because I actually can see the hair because I have 2 black Great Danes. So I'm like kind of disgusted to think about what is on our other rug that we had. Just like knowing that we couldn't really see, 1, how much hair was on it and when it needed to be vacuumed, and 2, when the dirt was on it and it needed to actually be cleaned. And we did clean it with like a carpet cleaner, but it just doesn't do that thorough of a job. You can only do so much with that. And so I don't think that I would ever, honestly, even with like the few things that's obviously like a little bit more upkeep, but I actually know that I have a clean rug now, where before I was just, again, like living in this blissful ignorance of thinking it was clean when it wasn't. So there's definitely some things they could do better with, like somehow getting the edges to stick down better so that if you use a regular vacuum, it's not a problem, because it is really hard on my back to be constantly like having to get down every day or two and vacuum the rug that way. So occasionally Ryan will do it for me. Now obviously I have back problems, so like for me, it's more of an issue for somebody that doesn't. And if you don't have that attachment, then you're kind of like SOL. But I think that also like our vacuum is just very strong compared to other vacuums as well. So it might not be a problem for everybody. I also didn't see that mentioned in a couple of the reviews that I watched. So it might just be how like powerful our vacuum is. I don't know. So yeah, that's my opinion on how I'm feeling about it. So 100%, I love having a washable rug. There are some downsides to it, but I would never go back to not having a washable one. Take it or leave it from that. But I'm liking it. It just is more upkeep, but it's more upkeep in that like, it's upkeep I should have been doing with our other rug that I just didn't know needed to be done. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little clean with me, get my house in order for the new year. I don't know. It was a little impromptu because you guys know I was already in the middle of cleaning. I was like, I'm just gonna record this with you guys. I know some of you guys really like seeing like a minimalist mess, because it's hard to sometimes find decluttering or clean with me videos from like our perspective of minimalism and what that looks like for us. And also minimalists just in general that will show their house when it's not perfectly clean. It's hard to find that on YouTube. I will show you guys that my house is not perfectly clean all the time. So I hope you guys enjoyed cleaning with me, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.